Women's Volleyball National Championship in Sioux City, Iowa. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa at 785-229-5651. Now, for a preview of this OU Lady Braves volleyball broadcast, here's Steve Toome.
Lady Braves volleyball pregame show. Lady Braves fell to Dordt last night in 3 sets. Tonight they take on their second opponent here at the National Championship, the 12th rated Spartans of Missouri Baptist, who beat Northwest yesterday, a school out of Washington, in 3 sets. Northwest will be the opponent for the Lady Braves tomorrow in their final day of pool play. Needless to say, this is a must-win for the Lady Braves. The Spartans, they have plenty of motivation as well with the win. They think they can get in to the second round, into that Friday and possible Saturday action. Dordt already a winner today, so they are 2-0 in this pool play in Pool D, as they swept away Northwest in 3 sets. So Dordt looking very impressive. We are at center court here, just about 10 minutes away from the start of this matchup between Missouri Baptist, a school of the American Midwest Conference, number 12 in the land, 30-8 on the season. Meanwhile, the Lady Braves come in with a 30-11 mark. They were the regular season champions of the KCAC Conference. And congratulations to Coach Melissa Blessington, the KCAC Coach of the Year. We had a chance to catch up with her a few minutes ago. We'll get to that interview a little bit later on in this pregame show. Some other winners here today from the national championships in Sioux City. In Pool A, Lindsey Wilson defeated Jamestown in straight sets. Cornerstone defeated Texas Wesleyan also in straight sets. In Pool B today, Viterbo down Georgetown, and Eastern Oregon beat Our Lady of the Lake all in straight sets. And Pool D today, Northwest fell to Dordt. And we got a great matchup going on Court 3 as Northwestern College, a school out of Iowa, is leading Bellevue 3-1. In other action today, just checking, that's all the updates we have at the moment here, as results still being posted here from the national championships in Sioux City. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout, and we will come back. We'll have a few words with the head coach, Melissa Blessington, here on the Wise Guys Construction Lady Braves volleyball pregame show. You're listening to 103.7 FM, 1220 AM, KOFO.
Scott Schultz of Comfort Care Homes on the renovation of their facility in Ottawa, completed by Wise Guys Construction.
Bill and Jason managed the project. They basically handled all the external communication with all the different parties, and it was a very smooth process. I was extremely satisfied. We've received nothing but compliments on the home, and just really glad to have them involved. I think Wise Guys is one of the leading construction firms in Ottawa.
Be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
Radio moves. Radio breathes. Radio never sleeps. And Next Radio keeps up. It goes where you go, so you never miss a beat. It's live. It's local. It's a connection. A shared experience, just you and your radio. And a couple million people, give or take.
Live and local, wherever you go. Download the free Next Radio app today.
When Ottawa Family Physicians chose to construct their new Ottawa Care Clinic.
Braves volleyball pregame show continues here. And I'm Steve Toome with Melissa Blessington, the head coach for the Ottawa Lady Braves. Coach, tough matchup last night. Dordt, a top-notch contending team, and they sure showed that last night.
Yeah, I mean, they were the runners-up last year at Nationals for a reason. They returned a lot of their girls from that team. I thought we competed really, really well. I mean, even though we got down in that second set, we came back and actually, got some momentum going into that third set. And, when the team's pretty big, sometimes height wins. So I think that was kind of the story last night.
And that momentum that you had, especially in that third set, you kind of fell behind but had a nice rally to make it before finally falling 25-22. Does that carry any momentum into tonight against Missouri Baptist?
Every match is different. I think when you go into playing Dordt, you go into playing a team that has played together for a really long time. Missouri Baptist is one of those teams that they're also really, really big, and they're very, very talented. So every game's different. I would say they're a little bit more dominant in the middle, and the team we played last night had a lot of strength on the outside. So it's going to be different just how we do some matchup things. But yeah, both teams are really, really good. I mean, they're ranked 14th in the country for a reason, because they deserve to be.
What do you expect tonight to see from Missouri Baptist as far as how they pass the ball and set things up?
They actually have a really good D1 transfer setter that does a very good job on distributing the ball. But number 4 on their team is their big swing. She averages about 4.5 kills a set, which it's a pretty good clip. And I mean, she's about 6'2". And they have some big girls in the middle, like a couple of girls that are 6'4", one that's 6'2", so they're big. I think we'll do fine. They do establish middle relatively easily, and if they pass well, then we got to make sure that we're doing a good job blocking. So.
Now, Adriana Skipper has really kind of been the heart of this team. Tell us about this young lady. She's the setter of the year in the KCAC. She's put up tremendous stats, but obviously there's more to a player than just their stats.
Yeah, she's our leader. She's one of the players that's on the court all 6 rotations. Skip has established herself as a leader from the moment she came on her visit, actually. She's just one of those very dynamic players that plays bigger than her 5'3", height. And she's somebody also, too, that with her passion to play gets other people involved and really makes them want to work hard and try to win.
Every team has those characters on the team that kind of keep everybody loose. They're the fun-loving type and cracking jokes and keeping everybody loose. Who would you say best exemplifies that role on the team this year, especially when you got to take those long bus rides?
We have Heather Hughesman, who's a transfer in this year. She's just one of those funny girls, but also Jill Starling's another one of those girls. She's one of those people that doesn't always have a defined role on the team as far as when she's going to go into the game, but she always makes an impact. But she's always one of those people that's out there to, she works super hard all the time, but she's one of those people that's really funny on and off the court, and she'll make the jokes at the perfect times when you might need a little bit of a, icebreaker when we're all upset, maybe after, not a good, run of points, and she's one of those people that gets us back on track.
Coach, thanks for your time and good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Melissa Blessington, the head coach for the Ottawa Lady Braves. We'll take a timeout and come back with more. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Lady Braves Volleyball pregame show here on KOFO.
Bill Crowley, owner of Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa, on what sets them apart as your trusted source for residential and commercial construction.
We're not a handyman service. We're a professional licensed construction company. We're not only licensed in Ottawa. With our license, we can work anywhere.
Which means?
No matter what the project or where, you get a licensed contractor every time. We've been in business for 13 years. Our experience and customer service are what keeps us in business.
Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
Want to sit front row and see the Chiefs play at Arrowhead Stadium? KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft want to send you. All you need to do is stop by Furniture Loft on Main Street in Osage City and register. You and a friend could be sitting front row to watch a Chiefs game. Only one win per person per season. KOFO and McCoy's Furniture Loft employees and their households are not eligible to win. No purchase is necessary. The next ticket giveaway will be for the Chiefs game on December 10th against the Oakland Raiders. We'll announce the winner December 4th on the Brad Howard Early Morning Show.
And welcome back to the Tyson Event Center in Sioux City, Iowa. I'm Steve Toom. This is the NAIA Division II, or actually in no Division II, Women's Volleyball Championship. Getting you set for a matchup between the Lady Braves and the Spartans of Missouri Baptist. Spartans enter the national tournament. They come off a loss in the AMC tournament semifinals to number 4 Park University. Spartans are 8-2 in their last 10 matches coming in to tournament play. Both of those losses against highly ranked Park University, and they are led by some great all-conference players. We'll check out the starting lineups here. First for the Spartans, Kate Chigarini is a 6'4 sophomore out of Modena, Italy. 352 kills on the year. She had 11 kills and 7 digs last night against Northwest. Marion Courad, 6'2 senior. She's from France, Toretset-sur-Loup. And my French is terrible, but that's as close as I can get announcing the name of the town that she's from. 519 kills. She is the transfer in that you heard Coach talk about in the a few moments ago here in our pregame show. 312 digs as well. 10 kills, 10 digs last night for Marion Courad. Maggie Sorensen, 6'1 junior from St. Louis, had 4 kills last night, 166 coming into tournament play. Their setter is Rachel Poole, a 5'10 senior out of Marble Hill, Missouri, 37 assists last night. A third-team All-American last year is Tina Madanovic, 6'2 senior out of Serbia, 9 kills last night, 335 on the year, coming into tournament play, 20 blocks as well. Mary Grace Masters, a 5'10 junior out of Wentzville, Missouri, had 398 digs, defensive specialist for the Spartans. They'll also get some playing time out of Rachel Lubers, who had 318 digs on the year, 19 last night. And Ana Oliveira, a 5'10 junior out of Sao Paulo, Brazil, 138 kills, 170 assists, 191 digs. She seems to do everything for this team, 9 kills, 8 digs last night. And a freshman who came in, Keisha Kaiser, 5'4 freshman out of Farmington, Missouri, 38 digs on the year, but she had 11 last night. This is a school that placed third back in 2006. Anna Mercado was the NAIA Player of the Year that year for the Missouri Baptist Spartans. They're a school that is on the west side of St. Louis in that big metro area, and this is their ninth appearance at the national tournament. Meanwhile, for the Lady Braves of Ottawa University, 30-11, Adriana Skipper leads the way, the 5'3 senior out of Grand Prairie, Texas, the KCAC Center of the Year, first team all-conference, 1,540 assists, third in the land. Also starting is Taylor Fortner, third-team all-conference, the 5'10 junior out of Cedar Hills, Missouri, 215 kills, 336 digs on the year. Kenna Hall, a middle hitter, a 6'1 junior, 522 kills, first-team all-conference. She's from DeSoto, Kansas. Michaela Aspergren, a 5'11 sophomore out of Omaha, Nebraska, 220 kills, 15 blocks on the years. Brianna Vale, a 5'11 freshman out of Oswego, Kansas, 129 kills. Kaylee Whittington, missed do everything, the 5'10 junior out of Des Moines, Iowa, 366 digs, 19 aces, 279 kills on the year. Expect to see a lot of time from Liz Height, 724 digs on the year, second team all-conference, and Heather Huseman, 309 digs. She's a 5'5 sophomore out of Overland Park, Kansas. Well, that's going to do it for our pregame show. 1 minute break here, and we'll have the starting tip here. Starting serve between the Lady Braves and the Spartans. I'm Steve Toom. You're listening to the Wise Guys Construction Lady Braves Volleyball pregame show here on 103.7, 1220 AM, KOFO.
Thank you for listening to the Wise Guys Construction Lady Braves Volleyball pregame show on KOFO. Game time is next.
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions, and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
KOFO, your sports source for East Central Kansas, welcomes you to this broadcast of Ottawa University Lady Braves Volleyball, live from the 38th Annual NAIA Women's Volleyball National Championship in Sioux City, Iowa. This exclusive broadcast is being brought to you by Sutton's Jewelry, the City of Ottawa, Wise Guys Construction, Pizza Time, Advantage Electric, Ottawa University, and Great Life Golf and Fitness. Now let's rejoin Steve Toom for OU Lady Braves Volleyball.
And welcome back to Sioux City, Iowa. Ready for the start. Second day pool play, Pool D action here from the National Volleyball Championships at the Tyson Event Center. I'm Steve Toom. Ottawa wears the white uniforms tonight. The dark blue uniforms for the Spartans with the silver number and letters. And it'll be Ottawa serving first. And Heather Huseman will do the honors. Center court here in Sioux City. First set about to get underway. Liz Height out on the floor. She'll start off this rotation. The serve controlled by the Spartans. They'll set it up to the front row. Actually, it's a backline attack dug out by Height. Shift it over to the left side, and the big swing there by Hall, met nicely by the Spartans, and we will have a point scored by Ottawa, 4 hits, as the Spartans misplay that one, trying to set up their big hitter. That's Kurad. Marion Kurad, 519 kills. 1-0 Ottawa early on here. Send over, misplayed by the Spartans. Ottawa with a chance, but they'll have to send a free ball over to the back line. Setting it up, Kurad, dug out nicely by Skipper on the right side. Height sets up a soft tap over by Hall. Met there by the Spartans, backline attack. Met nicely by the Braves. Chance now for the Spartans. Kurad lines it up, and she will get the kill. Marion Kurad from France, 10 kills last night. Great all-around player. And we are tied at 1. First set. Up and back serve for the Spartans, I believe, is Camden Moss. Officials sort things out. There's the whistle, and let's play volleyball. Tied at 1, just underway, first set. Tap by Whittington, and here's a big swing, and that's Jimenez, who had 11 kills last night. Yuli Jimenez from the right side goes diagonal to the back left corner. Nobody home. Jimenez will check out quickly. And Brianna Vale in. Serving, Liz Height, 5'3" junior out of Augusta, Kansas. Net on the back line by Grace. Swinging it up, and there's Kurad, dug out nicely by Skipper in the middle of the court. Vale, back row attack, it's blocked, and the point scored as it heads to the back line, uncontested by Ottawa. Height and Skipper giving chase, could not catch up. That was Chigarini with the big block. 6'4" sophomore from Italy. Serve met by Whittington, set it over for Vale, and it's played out of bounds by Rachel Poole. Tried to dig it out, the 5'10" senior, but it sails into the bench of the Spartans. 3-2. Lady Braves on top. And serving will be Whittington. Up to the front row, and it's blocked up front by Hall on the swing by Kurad. 4-2. Ottawa on top. Check that, Chigarini had that last swing. Playing up front, Poole, cross court, the big windup, met at the net, and we're going to have a point scored by Ottawa. Somebody was in the net. And the point for the Spartans. Kurad will drop back to serve. Sends it across, left side, Whittington bumps it up front, Skipper. Here's the big windup by Hall, met in the back line. Chance for the Spartans, they'll tap it over. Kept alive by Hall, Skipper sends it across, free ball here. Poole up front, the tap, sent back and scored up front. I believe that was Hall. Nice play up front by Ottawa. Here comes Jill Starling in for the Lady Braves. And she will serve. 5 serving 3. And the windup and the swing too far from the left side. That was Ana Oliveira, the all-around great player out of Brazil. Sent it too far from an attack in the front left side. 6 serving 3. Ottawa on top to the back line. Dug out there. Up front, it's tapped, but out of bounds. Oh, that point's going to go to Ottawa. I thought that was a point there for the Spartans, but instead the Lady Braves get it. And they're up 7-3. Good start here for the Lady Braves. Poole up front, the big swing. It's tapped out of bounds. Jimenez tried to block it, could not do so. That point will go to the Spartans. Checking out will be Starling. And Kaylee Whittington back in. She'll play on the back line with Height and Taylor Fortner. Served by the Spartans. Up front, Skipper sets up Hall, and she gets the kill. It was dug out on the back line, but sent right to the floor. Hall checks out in favor of Danielle Coronado. She'll come in to serve. And Skipper, Aspergren, and Jimenez now on the front line for Ottawa. 6 serving 4. Lady Braves on top to the back left side. Controlled there by the Spartans. The big windup and the kill from the right side. And that was Tina Madanovich, the 6'2 senior. Fortner's going to check out, I believe. Nope, she'll stay in. A couple of subs in. We'll try to pick them up as we can for Ottawa. They'll play it. Whittington up front to Skipper, and there's the big swing and the kill. And that's Aspergren right in the middle of the court. Sent it right to the back line. Right in the middle, nobody there. 9 serving 5. Skipper to serve. Bumped on the back line by Rachel Lubers. Sent across. Nice dig there by Height. To the front row, tipped across, crawls over the net. Skipper saves it with the right fist. Free ball sent over by Aspergren. See if they'll set up Madanovich. They do, and she gets the kill down the left side. Whittington tried to play it, just came at her too fast. Point, Spartans. 6 serving 9 now. Rachel Lubers, a 5'6 junior, the libero out of St. Louis, Missouri. 318 digs on the year, 19 of them last night. Sends it over to Height. Up front, Vale, the soft touch. Lubers digs it out. Madanovich gets the kill. Check that. That was Chigarini. Big 6'4 sophomore. Right in the front line. Chigarini, Kurad on the front line. Oh, it's Sorensen. And there's a service error. Standing into the net by Rachel Lubers. Break there for Ottawa. It'll be 10 serving 7 here. First set. Coming in is Heather Huseman, 5'5 sophomore out of Overland Park, Kansas. She'll serve with the jump serve. Lubers in the back line, tough to control. Poole, now the big swing and the kill from the left side up front. I believe that was Kurad. Yes, it was. And you can see why he has 519 kills on the year. Served by the Spartans, met by Huseman on the back line. Skipper bumps it up front to Vale, goes cross court left side, just out. Oh my, maybe by a couple of inches. Stick cross court right to left, right in the middle of the court. Could not get it to fall. Height takes the serve on the back line. Skipper in the middle, left side. Hall with the swing. Met there by Lubers. They'll set it up cross court. Kurad blocked up front. It goes down. Who gets the point? Should be Ottawa, and they will get that point. Nice work up front. Jimenez will check out. Height will serve. Bale on the front line, along with Hall. Whittington up front. The jump serve by Height to the back line. Lubers up front, tipped over, and we're going to have a point scored by Ottawa as they met that one up front. Somebody was in the net. I think it was Poole. And the point goes to Ottawa. 12 serving 9. Height with the jump serve to the back line. Almost went out of play. There's the big swing up front. Height meets Kurad there. Vale winds up swing. Dug out nicely on the back line by the Spartans. Poole. And it's sent, blocked, out of play. And that point will go to Ottawa. Was not touched before it went out of bounds. And a timeout called by the Spartans. First set, 13-9. Ottawa on top, back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Braves Volleyball on 103.7 FM, 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Welcome back to the National Volleyball Championships here in Sioux City, Iowa, Tyson Event Center. I'm Steve Tomb. First set, the last set of matches tonight here at the Tyson Event Center. First set has Ottawa leading Missouri Baptist 13-9. Lady Braves 0-1 in pool play. Spartans 1-0 in pool play. Liz Height will be serving. Yeah, she had 35 aces on the year, second team all-conference performer. The libero will send it across. Kurad digs it out. Up front, the big swing. Chigarini chased down. Oh, and out of play as Huseman went chasing it right into the Braves bench. Point to the Spartans. Makes it 10 serving 13. Serve met by Height on the back line. Skipper right side up front, and there's the big swing and the hit and the kill by Hall. Right down the middle. Hall held in check last night to only 7 kills, off to a much better start tonight for Ottawa, and they will need her in this matchup. Hall already with 3 kills. Serving is Taylor Fortner. Sends it across, met by Lubers on the back line. Poole up front from the back line. It's Kurad, met there by Fortner. Sent across. Now another chance for Ottawa. Hall with the big swing. Poole bumps it to the back line. Lubers up front. Tipped up front. Fortner finds it in the middle of the court. Skipper behind her back to Hall. Taps it to the back line. Met there by Poole. Lubers over. Met by Height on the swing by the Spartans. Hall from out of bounds. Blocked out of bounds. Point Ottawa. Great stick-to-itiveness by Ottawa. And the Lady Braves up 16, serving 10. Fortner on the right-handed serve to the back line. Up front, Poole. Chigarini gets a big swing and the kill as Height couldn't dig it out right in front of the Ottawa bench. She had a good look in the big swing for the 6'4 sophomore. Where Modena, Italy. So I've been to Italy a couple of times. Not familiar right off the top of my head where that's at. Height on the serve from Chigarini. They'll go to the right side. The swing by Hall is met. Up into the air, and there's Height to dig out a swing up front by Kurad. Poole sends it to the back line, and it couldn't be chased down by Huseman in the right corner. Point Spartans. Score correction here. 12 serving 15. I thought the Braves had 16. That's incorrect. 12 serving 15 here. Kurad does the honors. Skipper behind her back. Hall blocked at the net and never made it over. Point. Oh, are they going to say somebody was in the net? Yes, indeed. Somebody in the net. It looked like the Spartans was going to get a point, but the referees say somebody in the dark blue is in the net. That point goes to the Lady Braves, and they'll check in Jill Starling. She'll serve with the right hand to the back line. Dug out. Free ball over. Height. Skipper. Jimenez gets a good swing. Dug out on the back line and up front, and it bounces in no woman's land. Point to Ottawa. One of the players stumbled over there. I think it was Oliveira. And a timeout called by the Spartans. First set, Braves 17, Spartans 12, back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Braves Volleyball, 103.7 FM, 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to sponsor this OU Lady Braves NAIA Championship broadcast and reminds you that with the holiday season comes plenty of food and snacks that you can work off at the Great Life Fitness Center in downtown Ottawa. For membership options, visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves!
The City of Ottawa is proud to support the student athletes at Ottawa University and wishes the Lady Braves the best of luck in the NAIA Championships. Find information about city events, bill paying, or employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov. Go Braves!
Welcome back to the Tyson Event Center in Sioux City. I'm Steve Toom. First set, Lady Braves in control, 17-12. Over the Spartans of Missouri Baptist. Second night of pool play. Pool D action. Dort, a winner earlier tonight. They are 2-0 in pool play. They're down Northwest in straight sets and made it look pretty easy. Ottawa is up here. And they will have Jill Starling serving. She has 96 digs on the year. Sends it to the back line. Poole plays it up front. And the big swing. Height digs it out in the back left corner. Up front, Hall, and nails it. Poole couldn't control it. Point, Ottawa. And Kenna Hall having a big start with 5 kills and 9 attacks. tonight. Starling serves to the backside, right side, dug up there. Oliveira up front, tapped over, and the point's going to be scored by Tina Medanovic. Sent it right to the middle of the court, and Fortner couldn't chase it down. Much needed point there for the Spartans. It'll be 13 serving 18. Ottawa in control. Waiting for it is Whittington up front to Skipper. They'll go left side. Jimenez sends it into the net. Didn't have a good pass to set her up. And that point will go to the Spartans. 14 serving 18. Sent across, Whittington on the back line. Skipper in the middle of the court. Left side, Jimenez. Good swing. There's Kurad on the back line to dig it out. Back row attack. Height digs it out. Jimenez can't control it before it sails out of play. Over on the left side. Point to the Spartans. Height, Fortner, and Whittington on the back line for Ottawa to receive this upcoming serve. To the middle. Fortner up front. Dive by Skipper. Jimenez soft tap over. It goes out of bounds. Tipped. That point will go to Ottawa. Height will check out. So will Hall. Checking in, I believe, is Aspergren. And also Danielle Coronado, 5'3", junior out of Mason City, Iowa. She will serve. It's 19 serving 15. Ottawa in control. Set serve. Lubers digs it out. Poole up front, controls, goes left side. Oliveira knocked back. Another chance for the Spartans. The swing out of bounds. Point. Ottawa tried to go down the right sideline in Ottawa's side of the court, but missed it by 3 feet. 20 serving 15. Coronado winds it up, lets it fly to the middle of the court. Kurad, Poole on the right side, nearly out of bounds in the back line. Nice dig there. In the middle by Fortner up front, and it's blocked by the Spartans on the swing by Jimenez. I checked that Aspergren on the swing. She got blocked. Coronado checks out. And in comes Liz Height. Big point there for the Spartans, 16 serving 20. Whittington on the back line. Up front, Skipper goes to Jimenez. She gets the kill. Cross court from the left side. Oh, what a big swing there. That makes it 21-16. Serving will be Skipper. To the back line, Lubers in the middle of the court. Poole just beyond the front row, back row attack, dug out by Skipper. Cross court, Vale winds up to the back row. It's just out, by inches. Had the right thought, found the empty space in the middle of the court on the back line, but just sent it about 6 inches too far. 17 serving 21. Height digs it up. Skipper in the middle. Left side, a swing by Jimenez. Blocked. Play by Poole. She'll control from the back line. The swing. Height digs it out. Skipper nearly out of bounds. Vale has to reach for it. Sends it into the net from the right side. Point to the Spartans. Jimenez up front with Vale, Aspergren, Height, Skipper, Whittington on the back line for Ottawa. Served by Lubers. Whittington, Skipper up front, and there's Jimenez. Check that Aspergren with the swing. It's met. Poole sends it across with the one-hand set right into that campfire zone in the middle of the court. Point Spartans. And a timeout called by Ottawa. First set. Lady Braves up 21-19. We'll take a 30-second break. This is Lady Braves Volleyball on 103.7, 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
Guys, don't be tempted this holiday season to just run to the big box jewelry stores and buy her something shiny. They all sell the same thing to you and the next guy and the next guy. Imagine her reaction at the holiday party when she realizes she's wearing the same necklace as Mrs. Davenport. Don't end up having to sleep between Donner and Blitzen this Christmas Eve. Just head to Sutton's Jewelry. Their unique selection of rings, diamonds, earrings, and the latest Vera Bradley bags and purses will help you get the right reaction.
Oh, Santa.
Shop Sutton's Jewelry and have a happier holiday. 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
We're back in Sioux City, Iowa. Last matches of the night here in this building. First set for Ottawa. They are up 21-19 on the Spartans of Missouri Baptist. I'm Steve Toom. Great to have you here at the Tyson Event Center. And it'll be 19 serving 21. Spartans will have Rachel Lubers send it across. Whittington to Skipper, right side the swing. It's blocked, and the point goes to the Spartans. 4 hits, never made it over on the big windup there by Yuli Jimenez. Momentum has swung to the Spartans. They're down, but it's 20 serving 21. Height on the back line. Skipper up front, goes right side. Jimenez blocked, but out of bounds. Point Ottawa. Met there by Chigarini. There's that big swing, but that point goes to the Lady Braves, and they will bring in Heather Huseman to serve. 22 serving 20. Lubers on the back line, bumps it up front to Poole, goes behind her head, and there's a big swing. Dug out nicely by Fortner. Protected. That was Huseman, stand across, but out of bounds on the swing by Ottawa. It was Aspergren, wanted to go to the back line, sent it too far, point to the Spartans. Spartans will serve 21 serving 22, first set. And there's an ace, served up by the Spartans as Huseman tried to dig it out, but like a cut fastball, just took a nosedive. And a timeout call by Ottawa. Will keep it here during the break. Tied at 22. Kills so far for Ottawa. Kenna Hall with 5. Yuli Jimenez with 4. Michaela Aspergren with 2. 11 assists for Skipper so far. 8 digs for Liz Height. Meanwhile, for the Spartans, they're being led by Madanovich. 4 kills, 3 each for Chigarini and Kurad. 10 assists for Poole. 4 digs also for Kurad. She's one of those players that really fills up that stat line. This is anybody's set. Ottawa's been in most control. They were up 16-10 at one point. We're now tied at 22. Serving Camden Moss. Junior out of Carlsbad, California. Right-handed serve to the back line. Whittington bumps it up front. Skipper goes behind her back. Aspergren blocked. And they'll keep, nope, I got 4 hits. Never made it across. Point to the Spartans. And they lead for the first time in a long time at 23-22. They'll send it across. Height puts it over her head. Skipper. Now Hall with the swing, and she gets the kill on the left side. Blocked, but it went straight down, and it fell on the Spartan side of the net. Now it's tied at 23. And serving will be Liz Height. She'll have the jump serve softly across. Met there, controlled by Poole. There's Chigarini. Up front, she gets the kill right in the middle. Spartans so tough in the middle with 6'4", 6'2", and 6'2". 24 serving 23. It's going to be, I believe, Kurad serving. Sends it to the back line. Whittington, Skipper in the middle. Vale on the right side. Dug out, but it goes backwards and out of play. And it's a point for Ottawa. Both teams out of timeouts. Tied at 24. First set. Coming in to serve. It's Taylor Fortner. Fortner, a junior out of Cedar Hills, Missouri. Sends it across. Bump to Poole in the middle of the court. And there's Chigarini. And Fortner couldn't make the dig. It sails out of bounds off her hands. Sailed backwards. And now it's 25-24. Montgomery got to win by 2. And now Chigarini will serve for the Spartans. Huseman, Height, Fortner on the back line. They'll take the serve. It's Whittington up front. Skipper Hall, the quick step. And she gets the kill with the right hand up front. Now we're tied at 25. And serving will be Jill Starling, the senior out of Gardner, Kansas. Sends it across to the back line, right side. Poole up front. There's the Medanovic blocked. Height bumps it over. The big swing and a point scored on the big swing on the left side. That was Jimenez. Now 26 serving 25. Starling to the middle. Kurad, Poole up front. Swing, met there by Fortner on the back line. Skipper bumps it left side. Jimenez blocked out of bounds. And the point and the set goes to Ottawa. 27-25. Ottawa takes the first set in a thriller here against Missouri Baptist. First set won at this championships, or at these championships by Ottawa. Remember, they got swept by Dordt last night in 3 straight. 1-0. Lady Braves on top. We will take a 1-minute timeout. Come back with the second set. I'm Steve Toom. You're listening to Lady Braves Volleyball on 103.7, 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
The City of Ottawa is proud to support the student athletes at Ottawa University and wishes the Lady Braves the best of luck in the NAIA Championships. Find information about city events, bill paying, or employment opportunities by visiting online at ottawaks.gov. Go Braves!
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to sponsor this OU Lady Braves NAIA Championship broadcast and reminds you that with the holiday season comes plenty of food and snacks that you can work off at the Great Life Fitness Center in downtown Ottawa. For membership options, visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves!
And welcome back to Sioux City, Iowa, the site of the NAIA Women's Volleyball Championships. We are live inside the Tyson Event Center. I'm Steve Toom. Great to have you here. This building also home to the NAIA Division II Women's National Basketball Championships. That will be the first week of March. And while I got a moment here, I'd like to thank the tournament director, that's Corey Westra, and also Katie Green from the NAIA, and all the hard work they and their staff have done in getting everybody ready for this tournament. They are the busiest people in the building. Corey Westra, of course, the commissioner of the Great Plains Athletic Conference, a man I've known pretty well over the last few years. Great guy, hardworking guy, and I tell you what, the whole city, the whole area of Sioux City here, the entire community really rolls out the red carpet welcoming the teams and the fans here to this wonderful facility for these championships. And thankfully this year we've had great weather. Temperatures have been in the 60s and 50s. Unusually warm here. We haven't had any snow in this part of the country yet, knock on wood, and the weather forecast is supposed to be in the 50s all weekend long. Normally we have a foot or two of snow on the ground already up here in this part of the Midwest by the time we get to the last week of November. But Mother Nature's been pretty kind, and we are very thankful. It's one of the many things that we gave thanks for last week during the Thanksgiving weekend. 1-0. Ottawa on top. They'll switch ends of the court. And the referees will go over the lineups here. Liz Height will replace Hall quickly. They have a little routine that they do. It's always fun to see these young ladies. They have all these different routines they do after certain plays are made. And it just shows you the enthusiasm and the spirit out here. These young ladies are some cases a long way from home, but they're having fun playing in a national tournament. It will be the Spartans to serve. They're on the near side of the court. Lubers sends it across, met by Height. Sent across Chigarini as it went over the net. Whittington over, left-hand swing there by Aspergren. Poole sets it up, and it's out of bounds. Was it tipped? Yes, it was. Chigarini, we're going to say Whittington touched it up front. And that point will go to the Spartans. Hall leading the way, 6 kills, so does Jimenez for Ottawa. Going to try to set it up. Here's a swing, and Hall dug out by Lubers. Poole straight down the middle. The swing, Oliveira from the back line. Met there. Chance for the Lady Braves. Hall with the windup and sends it into the net on the left side. Point, Spartans. Lubers has her team up 2-0 in the second set, and she will serve. Height on the back line in the middle. Skipper in the middle. The shot sent across by Vale. Out of bounds. Just missed on the right side. Just by about 6 inches. Point, Spartans. Lubers serving again. Whittington up front. Skipper. Here comes Aspergren. Sends it into the net and missed it. Point, Spartans. They're off to the 4-0 start. Sub coming in. Vale will check out. And Fortner in. She'll play on the front line. And the serve by Lubers. To the back and out of play. Service error. Point, Ottawa. He needed that one. 1 serving 4. Liz Height will do the honors. Takes her time. Now sends it over. On the back line, Oliveira up front. Poole with the left hand, tried that quick set. And here's the swing and the kill by Hall. Right in the middle. Both teams having success with those middle attackers. Although Ottawa likes to send it to the outside where Jimenez and Hall can really wind up. 2 serving 4. Bumped on the back line. Kurad now gets another chance. Dug out by Height in the middle. Skipper up front in the net. And it's sent over. A play here for the Spartans. Now they send over a free ball. And it's blocked up front and the point to the Spartans. Ottawa had a chance as it was dug out. Went over the net. Ottawa tried to set it up, but Fortner was blocked up front. It was Kurad that did it. Coming in, Camden Moss to serve. Maggie Sorensen back in. Play on the front line. Height digs it out. Here comes a swing by Hall. Tipped up front. Chance here for the Spartans in the front row. And there's the big swing by Kurad. She gets the kill from the left side. 5 serving 2. Missouri Baptist in front. Moss to the back line. Height greets it there up front. A little soft touch over by Hall. And they're going to say 4 touches. Point, Spartans. They're on a roll. 7 serving 2. Moss with the right hand across the Height in the middle of the court. Skipper up front, and they can't get it controlled. Misplayed. A little confusion there. Whittington came up. I don't think Hall was in position. And a timeout called by Ottawa. Second set, and it's 8-2. Spartans on top. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Braves Volleyball on 103.7, 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
Guys, don't be tempted this holiday season to just run to the big box jewelry stores and buy her something shiny. They all sell the same thing to you and the next guy and the next guy. Imagine her reaction at the holiday party when she realizes she's wearing the same necklace as Mrs. Davenport. Don't end up having to sleep between Donner and Blitzen this Christmas Eve. Just head to Sutton's Jewelry. Their unique selection of rings, diamonds, earrings, and the latest Vera Bradley bags and purses will help you get the right reaction.
Oh, Santa.
Shop Sutton's Jewelry and have a happier holiday. 207 South Main, downtown Ottawa.
Welcome back to Sioux City, Iowa. Women's Volleyball Championships. Ottawa's up 1-0, but they trail in the second set. 8 serving 2. Spartans on top. Camden Moss sends it across. Height in the middle. Up front, Skipper. Sends it over. Vale goes cross court, out of bounds. Check that. That was Fortner up front. But she sent it out of play, cross court. Point to the Spartans. 9 serving 2. Skipper passes over Hall, left hand. Lubers is in the middle of the court to greet it. The setup by Oliveira, blocked but out of bounds by Hall. Point to the Spartans. They are in control. 10 serving 2. Moss to Height on the back line. Skipper a long run to set up Hall. Lubers digs it out in the left corner. Cross court, Kurad has to reset. Hall up front, sends it across. Chance here for the Spartans. Kurad with the big swing. Never, was it make it over the net? I didn't think it made it over, and it didn't. And the point goes to Ottawa. It's kind of strange. The Spartans were celebrating there, but that clearly never made it over the net. Still a nice run. 3 serving 10. Ottawa with some work to do. Sending across Fortner. Kurad to her knees. Bumped ahead by Poole from the back line. Oliveira dug out there by Fortner. Here's a play up front blocked. Another chance for Ottawa. And they got 4 touches. Never got it across. Point to the Spartans. Marion Kurad will serve. 6'2" senior out of France. She'll move over to the far left part of the backcourt. That's where she likes to serve it from. Nearly out of view. Taking her time. And with the set serve. Height bumps it straight over her head. Skipper, and there's Hall. Sends it, but out of play. Tried to go from the middle of the court a little bit diagonally and went out right side of the court for the Spartans. They get the point. 12 serving 3. Spartans making a statement. Down 1-0 to Ottawa. And there's an ace as there was miscommunication. Height was going to dig it out, and I think Hall, or maybe it was Whittington. Actually, Whittington leaned over to try to play it and sent it low and into the net. Kurad serves again with a big right hand. Height tips it out over her head. Tried to play it straight up, but it went through her hands and out of play. Another ace for Marion Kurad. 44 on the year. Throws it in the air, sends it across. Whittington bumps it up front and across. Nope, now they'll get it across. Free ball, and they're going to say 4 hits. Ottawa just misfiring right now. This has been all Spartans. 15 serving 3. Kurad taking her time. Sends it across softly. Nearly dive. Nice dig up there by Fortner. Hall with the swing. The wind-up. Poole sends it up ahead, but out of play on the right side. Past the official. Out of bounds. Point. Braves. They'll get Jimenez in. Starling in. Starling will serve for Ottawa. We've got a lot of work to do here. 4 serving 15. Kurad greets it, controlled by Poole, and there's the swing by Chigarini. Met, sent across. Poole again goes behind her head. Sorensen dug out by Height. Skipper up front to Hall through the hands of Lubers, out of play. Point, Ottawa. There'll be 5 serving 15 here in the second set. Kurad controls. Poole up front to the left side. The big swing. Oliveira blocked or dug, but out of bounds. Sails into the net. Fortner couldn't quite make the play. Point to the Spartans. Hall in. Starling out. Check that. That's going to be Whittington in. Serving is Chigarini. To the back line. Fortner ahead to Skipper. Sets it up. Nice dig on the back line by Kurad on the swing by Hall. Oliveira to the backside. Whittington sends it across the Poole. Who are they going to set up? Oliveira to the back line through a couple of players. Tipped out of play. Point Spartans. Height couldn't quite get to it on the back line. 17 serving 5. Height on the back line. This one will go to Whittington. Up front, and it's going to be put down as the pass went up front, but too far. And I think that was Madanovich who blocked that one and sent it back on the Brave side of the net. Play at the net, won by Madanovich. 18 serving 5. And this swing by Chigger, or the serve. Here's Hall with the windup. Met by Kurad in the middle of the back line. Poole up front. Madanovich sends it across. And the point will be scored by the Spartans. Again, they're just dominating in this set, especially up front. Madanovich, Kurad, Chigarini, and also Maggie Sorensen, a 6'1 junior. Chigarini with the serve. Up front, sent over accidentally. Poole now to Sorensen. And we'll have somebody in the net. And that is the call. Point to Ottawa. Spartans will get Lubers in. And here comes Coronado for the Lady Braves. She'll serve. 6 serving 19. Coronado across to Kurad. Poole up front. Mladenovic with the right-hand swing and gets the kill right in the middle of the court. 20-6. Sorensen will check out. In is Keisha Kaiser, 5'4" freshman out of Farmington, Missouri. She will serve. Good spot here for the freshman with the jump serve to the back line. Whittington up front, skipper. And there's a swing by Fortner. Met. Poole, the big windup, and down the sideline goes Mladenovic, and she catches it.
This is a sad morning here at Today and at NBC
in play
News.
On the big swing, point to the Spartans.
As I'm sure you can imagine, we are devastated, and we are still processing.
The serve, met by Whittington, skipper cross court Jimenez, right in the middle of court, Chigarini, or check that, there's a windup by Oliveira, and there's Mladenovic sending it across, bumped into the net, no play made by the Braves, point by the Spartans, and Mladenovic dominating here, along with Kurad. Kurad playing on the back line, doing a great job for the Spartans. Kaiser with the serve, and it's out, bump it out of play. There's an ace. Whittington couldn't handle that one. I'll have to check here, but if this continues, this may be the most lopsided set so far here at the Nationals. Total domination by the Spartans. 23 serving 6 to the back line. Bumped almost out of play. Chance here. Free ball. Spartans. Kaiser setting it up, but they have to send a free ball over. There's the swing by Jimenez to the back line. Kurad with the nice dig. Lubers up front. Oliveira to the back line. Whittington was there. Skipper cross court Jimenez. Dug out by Lubers in the middle of the court. And what are they going to call? Lift? Nope, double hit. Point, Ottawa. Breaks up a nice rally there. Both teams playing well. Vale in for the Braves. She'll play on the front line on the serve by Skipper. Met by Oliveira. Poole in the middle of court. Controls. Back row attack. Kurad just got it in. Oh, with the big swing right down the middle. It'll be 24 serving 7. And Oliveira to serve for the Spartans with the jump serve. Overhead pass and sent into the net, and the point scored by the Spartans. And did they look powerful in that set? 25-7, all Spartans in that one. We will take a 1-minute timeout and come back. Get you ready for the third set. We're all tied at 1 apiece. I'm Steve Toom from the Tyson Event Center in Sioux City. This is Lady Braves Volleyball on 103.7, 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
What it means to be, you brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu. Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
And welcome back to Sioux City, Iowa, Tyson Event Center, the site of the 2017 NAIA Women's Volleyball Championships. I'm Steve Toom, tied up 1 set apiece. Second day, Pool D play. It's Missouri Baptist taking on Ottawa. And that second set went 25-7 in favor of the Spartans. And checking scores that have been posted so far in the entire championships to date, that is the most lopsided set that has been played here. The Lady Braves won the first set 27-25, but just got hit by a lightning bolt in that second set. It was all Spartans. Stats as we have them at the moment. Bogdanovich with 8 kills for the Spartans, 6 for Chigarini, 5 for Kurad. Those are the big hitters up front for the Spartans. 20 assists for Rachel Poole, 10 digs for Rachel Lubers. Meanwhile, for Ottawa, 9 kills for Kenna Hall, 6 for Yuli Jimenez. No other player has more than 2. 18 assists for Adriana Skipper, 11 digs so far for Liz Height. Missouri Baptist, their attack percentage now at 27 compared to 6 for Ottawa. They just dominated that second set, 25-7. Now the teams switch sides, and they were all tied up at 1 apiece. You know, we'll find out if the Lady Braves have some resiliency to bounce back. You wipe the slate clean. It is now a best of 3. If we go to a 5th set, we play to 15. Win by 2. There's not too many have gone 5 sets today, but we've had a few. And it will be Height on the court, along with Huseman, Skipper, Vale, Starling, Aspergren. That's how things will start off for the Lady Braves. Dressed in the white uniforms, the dark blue for the Spartans. Sent across by Huseman. Up front, here's the big swing, but it goes out of bounds by Chigarini. Not touched. Point Ottawa. Last night, Ottawa took on the Dordt Defenders. Were beaten 3-0. Controlled by the Spartans, and they get Chigarini a big swing and puts it right in the middle of the floor where nobody's at. That's a kill for Chigarini. Point Spartans. Spartans will have Camden Moss replace Keisha Kaiser, and it will be Moss serving from the far side of the court to the near side. Ottawa lined up on the near side. Officials checking things over here. Vale, Skipper, Aspergren up front, Whittington, Height, and Huseman on the back line. Whittington bumps it ahead to Skipper. Here comes a swing by Aspergren, dug out on the back line by Moss, and we're going to have double hit. Point to Ottawa. The Spartans were trying to set something up. Aspergren checks out. So will Whittington. Hall up front, along with Vale. Serving is Liz Height. Dug out on the back line. Up front, Poole. They'll go right side. Kurad. Dug out by Skipper. But they're going to say, I believe somebody was in the net. Yes, they will. Point to the Spartans. And that erases a fantastic dig by Adriana Skipper, who was just in the right spot as that one had a lot of mustard on it. Kurad will serve. 2 serving 2. Whittington digs it out. Height from the back row bumps it up. Whittington from the back line. Check that Hall from the back line. Chance for the Spartans. They were blocked up front. Free ball sent over. Height to a knee. Passes to Skipper. Hall blocked. Great dig there by Height. Right side of pass. Over, it's Whittington rather, sends it across softly. Oliveira. It's blocked off the fingertips of Poole as it flies backwards out of bounds into the Spartan bench. Point Ottawa.
Only you can shower. To smell unique.
Fortner's going to check in.
To smell confident.
Starling
to
in.
Amazing.
So it's Aspergren, or check that Hall. Starling, Skipper on front. Height, Fortner, Huseman on the back line. Lubers digs out the serve. Poole in the middle of the court. Goes to Oliveira. Dug out by Height on the cross-court attack. There's a windup. Hall gets the kill. Moving to her right. Sends it across. Lubers couldn't handle it. Point, Ottawa. 4 serving 2. Lady Braves on top at the moment. Taylor Fortner, 27 aces. Coming into tournament play, will serve to the back line. Almost got past one of the Spartans back there. And it's bumped across. Free ball. Skipper goes left side. The swing and the kill by, I believe that was Fortner. No, Starling gets the kill. Jill Starling, 5'9" senior. Set up nicely by Skipper. 5 serving 2. Fortner across, but sails out of bounds. Drifted off to the right. And the point goes to the Spartans. Whittington comes in. Whittington, Huseman, Height, Fortner. Play back to receive the serve by Kurad. Bumped up front. Here's an attack by Whittington. Blocked. Dug out. Skipper sends it across. Poole plays it over, and it's swung on by Sorensen, and Huseman couldn't dig it out on the diagonal kill from the right side. Point to the Spartans. 4 serving 5. Ottawa on top. Kurad with the serve. Check that Chigarini. Skipper sends it across with the left hand on the quick set. And here's the windup. And that's Mladenovic getting the kill. As Fortner couldn't quite get there. Right from the middle, angling to the right. Tied up at 5. 1 set apiece between Missouri Baptist and Ottawa. Height controls ahead to Skipper from the back row. Fortner cross court. Poole overhead block. Here's Sorensen cross court. Huseman bumps it ahead, and Whittington sends it into the net. Misfired that time. Point to the Spartans. Chigarini will drop back and serve. 6'4" sophomore. 6 serving 5. Nice run here by the Spartans. Whittington bumps it ahead. Skipper pass, Hall, kill right in the middle as she sent it past Mladenovic. Lubers in. And Chigarini will get a rest. Whittington checks out, so does Huseman. Starling back in. Jimenez is in. Starling serving. Back right side, controlled there. Poole up front now. Here's the swing, but blocked out of bounds. And that was Sorensen. She will check out right away to Kaiser. Checking out Starling. Whittington back in. Whittington, Fortner, Height on the back line. Serving is Keisha Kaiser for the Spartans. 7 serving 6. Whittington controls ahead. Skipper, the cross-court kill by Hall. Nicely done. She was flying through the air, heading out of bounds on the right side. Height checks out, so does Hall. Coronado to serve. She's back in. Aspergren into the contest as well. She'll play up front along with Jimenez and Skipper. Whittington, Fortner, Coronado will be on the back line. The serve ticks over the net. Played by the Spartans. Poole goes to Mladenovic. Dug out there by Coronado. Jimenez, the big swing. There on the back line was Kurad. Skipper, cross court, the big swing, and it's a kill for Jimenez. From the left side to the middle of the court. An attempt to dig it out by the Spartans sails into the crowd. Point, Ottawa. 8 serving 7. Third set tied at 1 each. To the middle of the court. Up front, Poole tried that left-hand quick set. They were ready. Here's Jimenez with another kill from the left side. Goes diagonal. And the Braves on a bit of a roll. 9 serving 7 in this critical third set. Coronado gets the go-ahead, fires it to Lubers in the middle of the court. Poole in the middle, swing, Mladenovic, blocked, up front, point, Braves! A big play at the net. I think that was Aspergren. She and Jimenez were there. 10 serving 7. Ottawa in control. Coronado to the middle. Dug out there by Kurad. They'll go left side, Oliveira. Dug out by Whittington. Skipper up front. Jimenez again, left side block. Save. Another chance. Sent over, free ball by Skipper. Lubers bumps it ahead to Poole. Goes left side, and Oliveira gets the kill down the left side. Big point there for the Spartans. 8 serving 10. Hall checks out in favor of Height for the Lady Braves. Oliveira will serve with the jump serve. Fortner on the left side. Up front, Skipper, the quick strike, and the kill by Aspergren. As Lubers tried to dig it out, but couldn't handle that rocket. Checking out, Huseman in, Brianna Vale for the Spartans. Skipper serves from the right corner. Lubers up front to Poole. She'll go to the left side, and there's the big swing from the left side by Kurad. The kill, the point for the Spartans. Good matchup here, 9 serving 11. Spartans behind by 2. Lubers with the jump serve to Height in the middle of the court. High into the air. Skipper Vale up front, sends it into the net. Blocked, point, Spartans. This one has been very, very tight. Here, now Vale check out. As the serve, Whittington ahead to Skipper, and there's a swing. Jimenez, nice dive on the back line. Save, Kurad block, point, Braves from the left side. Kurad tried the big swing, but meeting her there for the Spartans, or for the Braves rather. Trying to catch the number, that was Brogan Collins. So Collins getting some playing time. First time at the championships here. Lubers to Poole. Kurad sends it out of bounds. Point, Ottawa. Serving will be Huseman. Lubers passes up front, but nobody was there on the left side. And an ace. Timeout called by the Spartans. Second set, 14-10, Ottawa on top. We're back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Lady Braves Volleyball here on 103.7, 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to sponsor this OU Lady Braves NAIA Championship broadcast and reminds you that with the holiday season comes plenty of food and snacks that you can work off at the Great Life Fitness Center in downtown Ottawa. For membership options, visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves!
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a Brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Back here in Sioux City, Iowa. Third set, tied at 1 apiece in this third set. It's Ottawa 14, Missouri Baptist 10. I'm Steve Toom. Great to have you here. The serving will be Heather Huseman for Ottawa. 14 serving 10. To the middle of the court. Oliveira digs it up, and it's sent across. Blocked by the Braves. Another chance for the Spartans. Free ball sent over by Kurad. Blocked up front by Hall. Another attempt. And the point scored by Chigarini as there's some solid play at the net. Chigarini wins that duel. Point to the Spartans. Starling will check out. Whittington will check in for Ottawa. Whittington, Height, Huseman on the back line. Collins, Skipper, Aspergren up front. Bumped by Height, up ahead Skipper, and there's Aspergren blocked but out of bounds. Point, Ottawa. Be 15 serving 11. Hall is in to replace Aspergren. Starling in. She'll replace Whittington. Height serves for Ottawa. 15 serving 11 here in this third set. Tied at 1 apiece. Lubers on the back line to Poole. Right side, the big swing and the kill by Marion Kurad. Right from the right side to the middle of the floor on the back line. Whittington in. She'll play on the back line. Collins, Skipper, Hall up front to Whittington on the left side. Skipper back to Whittington, taps it across. Poole was waiting for her. Lubers bumps it from the back row. Kurad sent it into the net, but it skips across to Height. Here's Hall. Lubers with a nice dig on the back line. Poole bumps it ahead from the back line. Oliveira blocked up front by Hall. Point to the Braves. Fortner checks in. And also Starling in. Fortner will serve for Ottawa. 16 serving 12. Lady Braves on top. To the back line, Lubers in the middle of the court. Poole, send to Oliveira. Height digs that one out on the left side. Skipper a long run to Fortner. Back row attack met by Lubers, controlled by Poole. Height on the swing by Chigarini meets it. And here's a shot down the line and scored from the left side. That was Starling, I believe. It was. She gets the point for the Lady Braves. 17 serving 12. Ottawa in control. They'll serve with Fortner. Lubers, had to go down to a knee and get it. Sends it into the net. Free ball sent over. Blocked up front on the swing by Hall. Fortner, cross court. Starling sends it to the back line and scores with another big swing. Coming across that left side. Jill Starling. Timeout, Spartans. Third set, tied at 1 apiece. The Lady Braves are in control, 18-12. We'll step away for 30 seconds. I'm Steve Toom. This is Lady Braves Volleyball on 103.7, 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
Pizza. The bald-headed, yellow-skinned guy behind me has just discovered pizza time. Cheese bread, buffalo wings. You'll be drooling, too, with every bite of everything on the menu. Know what makes pizza time the best? Dough. That's right. Fresh-made dough gives pizza time pizza its wonderfully delicious flavor. Beer. Wonderful, glorious beer. Got that, too. And with football season here, there's no better place to watch a game or go after you've played one. Pizza. Beer. Close. It's pizza time. 208 South Main in Ottawa. 785-242-TIME.
Welcome back to the Tyson Event Center here in Sioux City. The final matches of the night, day 2, pool play for the NAIA Women's Volleyball Championships. I'm Steve Toom. Pool D action. Ottawa 0-1 coming into the day, taking on Missouri Baptist, who's 1-0. And we are tied up at 1 set apiece here in the third set. Ottawa in front, 18-12. 3 courts in action here. If you hear a lot of whistles, that's why. We are center court, court number 2. Ottawa serving, 18 serving, 12. Taylor Fortner, 5'10 junior, sends it across to the back line and Lubers. Bumps it ahead to Poole, middle of the floor. Chigarini blocked. Another chance for the Spartans. They'll go right side and it's blocked but out of bounds. Oliveira gets that kill. He's met, sent out of bounds. Point for the Spartans, and they needed that one. Starling will check out. It's Fortner, Height, Huseman, Whittington in the back to take this serve from Kurad. A chance, Hall blocked. Height tipped it. It's 4 hits called. They tried to keep it alive. Coach Lessington saying, hey, that was only 3. We got it across. Referee saying no. And now, the officials are going to talk about it here. If it's an inadvertent whistle, we may have a do-over. At the moment, it's 18-14 Ottawa. Nice effort by the Lady Braves. Will they replay that one? They will. Take the point off the board. As the Spartan coach Not really happy about that one. That's Chris Nichols. He needs an explanation. The official will give it to him. So it goes back to 13 serving 18. Surrey Baptist knows they need this one because tomorrow they take on top-seeded Dort, who was runner-up a year ago. Lost in 5 sets to Hastings in the national championships in this very building. So it is 13 serving 18. We'll do this one over again. Kurad serving. Check that Chigarini serving. Height digs it out, goes to her knees, sets it up for Hall. Tipped across, but blocked. Skipper. Hall again has to wait for it. Sends it in just down the line. Oh, they were saying it was out. Chigarini saying no, 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 no. But the official was right there. That point goes to Ottawa. 19 serving 13 as Starling comes on to serve. Coach Nichols really pleading his case, and he may be warned here. His players were adamant that that was out, but they play on after that Ottawa point. Mladenovic up front sends it across, and she gets the kill in the front row. She sent it over softly, and nobody was up front. They were all expecting the big swing. Point to the Spartans. 14 serving 19. Kaiser, the freshman, comes on. Back line player to serve it up for the Spartans. It ticks over the net. Whittington dives to get it. Here's the swing by Hall. And I think Hall was in the net. She was. Point to the Spartans. Height checks out. Aspergren checks in. Hall wants to check out. She will. In favor of Coronado. Wait a minute. They giving that point to Ottawa? Boy, I thought they gave that one to the Spartans, but they'll give that one to Ottawa. My mistake. As they say that was a good kill. And now an explanation will be given to Rachel Poole, the team captain for the Spartans. Poole, a 5'10 senior. She is their setter. Because the initial signal I saw said point to the Spartans. Well, that point will go to Ottawa. So it's 20 serving 14. Spartan bench doesn't look too pleased. They're on the far side of the court from my broadcast location. And now the official will give the explanation to Coach Chris Nichols. And Poole again talking to the official on the stand. My goodness. We have had some controversy in this particular set, and it's a Portland one. Third set, tied at 1 apiece. At the moment, the score is 20-14 in favor of Ottawa. And here we go. It will stand. Ottawa gets the point. And it will be Coronado to serve. To the right side, Lubers digs it out in the corner. Poole has to run and get it from the back line. There's a swing by Kurad up front, and it's sent across by Aspergren. Now to the middle. Mladenovic gets a swing in the middle and kills it down the right side. Point to the Spartans. Hall in, Coronado out, and Hall quickly exits for Liz Height. Height, Whittington, Fortner on the back line. Skipper, Jimenez, and Aspergren up front. Whittington to backwards to Height. Here comes a long swing by Jimenez that sails. She had to reach back for it, sent it too far, out of play. Point, Spartans. 16 serving 20. The jump serve, a knuckleball. Whittington to Skipper right side. The pass, it's sent over, and it's put away by Aspergren right down the middle of the court. Sub in for the Braves. They're going to get Collins in. She'll play on the front line, and Skipper will serve. The back right side. Up ahead, Poole, and here's swing Mladenovic. She sends it to the back line. It's in play right on the line. Nice swing there by Mladenovic from the right side. But no, they're going to say it went long. It went long. My mistake. 22 serving 16. Skipper with the serve. Dug out at the net, goes a little too far. Ottawa controls it, sends over a free ball. Poole right side, back row attack. Bumped there by Oliveira. Chance for the Braves, the swing, but it's into the net by Jimenez. Misfired on that one. Point to the Spartans. 17 serving 22. Lubers from the back left side to Height. Middle of the court. Sent over. Nice bump there by Collins. Controlled by the Braves. They'll send it across just a bit too far by Aspergren. Had to reach back on the left side. Right at the line. Point to the Spartans. 18 serving 22. Lubers serving to Height. Check that. Whittington steps in front of her. Skipper goes behind her back. And there's a nice dig out there. And it's going to be a point to the Braves as they dug it out, but sent it to no one did the Spartans. And the point scored by Ottawa on the back line. A little confusion there for the Spartans. Huseman comes in. She'll serve. Dug out Chigarini up front. The block, but out of bounds. On the swing by Chigarini. It was met by Aspergren, but it sailed out of bounds on the right side. Point to the Spartans. 19 serving 23. Moss checks in. She'll serve. Here, 9:15 Central Time on a Wednesday night. Skipper to Hall. Dug out by Lubers in the left corner. Oliveira bumps it over, and a big swing and the kill by Kurad from the left side. Went diagonal. Big point, Spartans. 20 serving 23. Moss serving. Right to Whittington. Skipper goes behind her head. Aspergren sends it into the net from the right side on the big swing. Point, Spartans. Timeout. Scored, or called rather, by Ottawa. Ottawa up 23-21. We'll keep it here during the break. Get you some other scores from today. It was Lindsey Wilson over Jamestown, 3-0. Hastings, the defending national champions, meet Madonna out of Michigan. No, not Madonna the singer, 3-0. It was Cornerstone over Texas Wesleyan, 3-0. Montana Tech over Embry-Riddle in 5 sets. Viterbo over Georgetown out of Kentucky, 3-0. Park beat Missouri Valley, 3-0. It was Westmount out of California beating Marion of Indiana, 3-0. Marion University, very familiar with this building. They're the 2-time defending women's basketball champions. Of course, the basketball championships played here at the Tyson Event Center. Back to action. 21 serving 23. Moss throws it into the air. Height in the middle of the court. Bumps it ahead to Skipper along the front row. And here's the swing and the kill by Aspergren as that was touched right down Broadway. Hall in. Starling in. Whittington, Aspergren out. Set point here. 24 serving 21. Height. To the back line, Kurad bumps it ahead to Poole. Back to Kurad, the swing. Blocked. They'll keep playing. No, they won't. 4 hits called. Coach Nichols can't believe it. And it's 25-21. The set goes to Ottawa. They now lead 2-1. And we will take a 1-minute timeout. The teams will switch ends of the floor. We'll come back for the 4th set here from the NAIA Volleyball National Championships in Sioux City, Iowa. I'm Steve Toon. You're listening to Lady Braves Volleyball on 103.7, 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
And welcome back to the NAIA Volleyball Championships here in Sioux City, Iowa. Tyson Event Center. I'm Steve Toom. Pool D action. It is Ottawa leading Missouri Baptist 2-1. Checking some other scores from earlier today here at the National Championships. It was Eastern Oregon sweeping Our Lady of the Lake, school out of Texas, 3-0. In 5 sets, it was Corbin, a school out of Oregon, over Indiana Wesleyan, 3-2. Midland beat St. Xavier, school out of Illinois, 3-0. Midland just down the road in Fremont, Nebraska. It was Dort sweeping away Northwestern Pool D action, 3-0. Northwestern, a school out of Iowa, beat Bellevue, Nebraska, 3-1. And it was Grandview beating Morningside, both schools located in the state of Iowa. Morningside, the host school, they're located here in Sioux City, 3-1. The matchup there. The big upset came yesterday when Morningside, they had a big win. They knocked off, I believe it was Columbia yesterday. Yes, they did, in 3 sets. That was considered the big upset yesterday here in day 1. We are now in day 2 of the national championships. Vodanovich leading the way with 11 kills for the Spartans, 14 for Kenna Hall. She leads in kills, 32 assists for Skipper, 31 for Rachel Poole, 12 digs for Marion Kurad, 16 leading the way for the Braves is Liz Height. They'll switch ends of the floor. I believe the Spartans will be serving. They will, and it will be Rachel Lubers to do the honors. 2-1. Ottawa on top. Looking to close it out in this set. They don't want to go to a 5th set, and there's the ace. It was met, the serve was greeted by Height on the back line, bumped it to the front row, but nobody was there on the left side. It's an easy point there for Missouri Baptist, school located in St. Louis. From the left corner, Height digs it up front Skipper, and here comes Aspergren, sends it into the net. Point, Spartans. It's 27-25. Lady Braves won the first set. Spartans won the second one, 25-7. As Height digs it out. Sent over by Height on the third hit. Poole up front. Ciganovich, or Chigarini rather, with the swing. Play continues. Poole up front. Back row attack Oliveira. Right to Height in the middle of the floor. Skipper right side sends up Aspergren too far out of bounds. Right down the middle. Point to the Spartans. Missouri Baptist came in number 12 ranking in one poll, number 14 in another poll. Lubers the serve, but right into the net. Service error, point, Ottawa. Ottawa was receiving votes in the last poll. Liz Height will serve for Ottawa. One serving 3. Sends it too far. Another service error. Back to back. Point, Spartans. Rachel Poole will get a break. She doesn't come off the court too often. Camden Moss comes in to serve. Moss to the back line, bumped up by Height. Here's Hall, and she gets it over and through a block, and it falls in the middle of the floor. Check that was Collins. Collins gets the kill. She'll check out in favor of Fortner. Starling is in. She'll replace Whittington. 2 serving 4. Here in the third set, Ottawa leads 2-1. Fortner to the middle of the court. Lubers on the back line. Bumps it ahead to Poole. Chigarini sent. And met by Fortner. There's the swing. Block. 4 hits called on Ottawa as Hall couldn't get it over the net. Point, Spartans. Starling will exit. Whittington comes in for Ottawa. And now it will be Kurad serving for Missouri Baptist. From the extreme left corner, sends it to the middle of the court. Height bumps it ahead. Controlled. Hall with a soft tap over. Poole to the middle of 4, back row attack. Oliveira, bumped by Fortner. Long run for Height. She'll keep it alive. Sent over by Fortner. Oh, it went outside the antenna. Outside the antenna. And that's out of bounds. Point to the Spartans. Fortner out. Huseman, I believe, is checked in. Kurad will serve for the Spartans. Height dives to dig it out. Skipper up front. The swing by Hall, but into the net. From the left side. Tried the diagonal kill. Point for the Spartans. Timeout, Ottawa. 4th set. 7-2. Spartans on top of the Lady Braves. Then we will take a 30-second timeout. Steve Toom, this is Lady Braves Volleyball. On 103.7, 1220 AM, you're listening to KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to sponsor this OU Lady Braves NAIA Championship broadcast and reminds you that with the holiday season comes plenty of food and snacks that you can work off at the Great Life Fitness Center in downtown Ottawa. For membership options, visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves!
When you do it right, people notice. Take Ottawa's own Pizza Time. A perfect score on Yelp. Well, listen to the reviews. Jack C. said, "This is my favorite lunch location. It's a must-stop every time I'm in town." John R. from Washington, D.C. comes to Pizza Time whenever he's in town and says, "They never skimp on the toppings and the crust is made from scratch. Service is excellent and the delivery time is super fast." Read it for yourself at Yelp or TripAdvisor or check them out on Facebook. Pizza Time does it right. Dine in, carry out, delivery. All you can eat lunch buffet, too. 785-242-TIME.
All right, back to action here as Kurad serves for the Spartans. Sets up Hall. Lubers over her head. Bumps it. Poole sets up Oliveira. She sends it down the line. Trying to make a play on it. With the Lady Braves. Trying to catch who that was. That was Huseman on the back line, but it sails out of bounds on the right side. Point to the Spartans. 8 serving 2. The even-numbered sets have not been good so far for the Lady Braves, but that serve is sent out of bounds too far by Kurad. Service error. And the point goes to Ottawa. 3 serving 8. Starling comes in to serve for Ottawa. Lubers, Oliveira, Kurad on the back line. Lubers high into the air to Poole up front. There comes Oliveira. Height digs it out. High into the air for Skipper. The quick pass. Hall sends it over. Lubers from the back row. Kurad hits the net, but trickles over. Skipper to Hall. Bounced out of bounds. And that point will be scored by Ottawa. There's a block that sailed into the scorer's table. Point, Lady Braves. 4 serving 8. They've got a little work to do. Lubers controls it ahead. Poole with the long run. Free ball sent over by Kurad. They'll go to Jimenez, but she sends it into the net on the left side, trying to go diagonal. Point, Spartans. They'll get Madanovich in as Lubers will check out. Chigarini serving. Sends it across. And Whittington bumps it. Long run for Skipper. Free ball sent across by Hall. Madanovich gets the big kill with the right hand down the left side. Tipped, but it sailed out. Point, Spartans. Chigarini will serve. Up there on the back line. Skipper up front. The shot by Jimenez is blocked out of bounds. Point to the Lady Braves. Height will check out. I think Hall will check out as well. Aspergren in. Serving will be Danielle Coronado. The right hand. Lubers greets it, controls ahead to Poole. Right side, Sorensen blocked. Lubers digs it out. They'll go left side, Oliveira blocked. But we're going to have a double hit called on the Spartans. Point to Ottawa. Coronado will serve. Coronado serves to Kurad on the back line. Poole goes left side, soft tap by Madanovic. Here's a swing and a point scored by Aspergren as it went off the hands of Poole up front. Sailed out of bounds straight away to the back. Point Ottawa. 7 serving 10. Coronado. And it won't crawl over the net. Service error. Point Spartans. So far 15 kills for Hall. 12 for Madanovic, leading the way for their respective teams. Kaiser in for the Spartans. She will serve. 11 serving 7. Whittington on the back line. Bumps the skipper up front. The swing there by Aspergren met by Kaiser from the back row. Kurad bumped out of bounds and into the net. On the back line by Whittington. Point to the Spartans. 12 serving 7. And the freshman Kaiser to do the honors. Bumped up front to skipper behind her head. Aspergren blocked. Poole has it. From the back row. There's a shot sent over by Kurad. Height bumps it ahead. Aspergren to Kurad on the back line. Poole right side. Kurad from the back row. Into the net. Can't get it over. Puts her face in her palm saying, oh, I can't believe I did that. She rarely makes that mistake. Point Ottawa. It'll be 8 serving 12. Skipper serving for the Lady Braves from the right side. And we hold things up as a whistle blew. And I think we got a rotation error. I believe so. They stopped that one right away. Point, I believe, goes to Ottawa. Yes, it does. 9 serving 12. Skipper serves. Up front, Madanovic with the big swing. Dug out by Whittington. Bumped across. Free ball sent over by Collins. Poole goes left side. Oliveira bumped out by Height into the net. On the right side. Point, Spartans. Oliveira, Kurad, Kaiser, Lubers, Poole, Madanovic on the floor for the Spartans. Oliveira serving to the middle of the floor. Whittington bumps ahead skipper. Aspergren blocked. Right to Kaiser. Poole with the quick set. Flies to it with skipper. Here's Aspergren. Sends it too far out of bounds from the left side with the big swing. That point will go to the Spartans. 14 serving 9. Anna Oliveira serving to Height on the back line. Overhead pass. Skipper up front. The block on the effort there by Aspergren is Madanovic and Kurad were there. Point, Spartans. They're pulling away now, 15 serving 9 here in this fourth set with Ottawa up 2-1. And it's out of bounds on the serve by Oliveira. Nice decision there by the Lady Braves to let it go. Huseman in, Starling in. Whittington out. And Jimenez checks out. The serve by Huseman. Met by Kurad. Poole up front. The big swing. Madanovic blocked but out of bounds. Point Spartans. Chigarini back in. She'll give Madanovic a rest up front. Serving is Lubers from the left side. Gets across the net. Height. Bumps it up. Here's Aspergren, partially blocked. Kaiser races over to set up Poole. The big swing and the block, but out of bounds. Chigarini had the swing. Or checked that was Kurad that had the swing. The point goes to the Spartans as that was blocked, but it sailed out of bounds. 17 serving 10. Lubers to the back line, and Whittington up front. Skipper went a little too far and pushed back by Chigarini. Point, Spartans. 18 serving 10. We very well may have a fifth set coming up. Lubers serving, and it's set out of play by Whittington, I believe. She tried to answer that serve. Timeout called by Ottawa. Fourth set with the Lady Braves up 2-1, but they trail in this fourth set 19-10. We'll take a 30-second timeout. Come back with more. I'm Steve Toom. You're listening to Lady Braves Volleyball, 103.7, 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
Everyone wants an Advantage, right? So when it comes to your electric needs, how do you get one? You hire Advantage Electric. Why? You get the advantage of credible and professional crews who can get the job done, whether it's large and industrial or small and residential. You get the advantage of their years of experience and working right here in your own community. And you get the advantage of knowing that Advantage Electric will be there for you should you have problems, questions, or even a new custom lighting idea. Get the advantage. Advantage Electric, 229 North Main. Call 418-1218.
Back here in Sioux City, Tyson Event Center, fourth set of action. Ottawa leads 2-1 in sets, but here in this fourth set, they trail 19-10. Steve Toom, great to have you along for the ride tonight. Lubers serving for the Spartans of Missouri Baptist. Up front, Skipper passes to Hall, the swing, and she'll get the kill as Oliveira could not dig it out on the back line right in the middle of the floor. Point to Ottawa. Hall's been quiet lately. She has 15 kills, but not many of them here in this fourth set. Height serving from the middle of the court. Lubers, the libero, digs it out. Poole, quick strikes. Chigarini throws it down. Right in the middle of the floor, drifting off to the right after the great pass by Poole. Point, Spartans. Spartans make a couple of changes. They'll get Camden Moss, 5'7" junior from Carlsbad, California. She will serve. Also Sorensen on the floor now, but she sends it into the net. Service error, point to Ottawa, and quickly Moss checks out in favor of Poole. So she didn't get a long rest. And coming in for Spartans, or for the Braves rather, serve. A new player, I think it's Michaela Wheeler. Sends it, just trickles over the net. They'll set it up to Oliveira, blocked but out of bounds on the left side. Point to the Spartans. Starling checks out. 21 serving 12. Spartans in control in this fourth set. Kurad, the serve. To the middle of the floor, Height pumps it ahead, Skipper, and here's Hall, and it's just a little bit too far. Out of play, had the right thought. Nobody was back there for the Spartans, but it sailed about 6 inches too far. Point, Missouri Baptist. Trying to send this to a fifth set, 22 serving 12. Kurad the serve, but it's bumped and out of bounds over the head of Whittington. Tried to control it. No dice. Point, Spartans on the ace. 23 serving 12. And from the extreme left corner, there's the serve by Kurad. Height controls it ahead. Skipper. Hall blocked. Another chance. Sent over by Skipper. Poole passes over. Oliveira in the middle of the floor, and it scores right in front of a diving Whittington. Point, Spartans. Spartans controlling action at the net in this fourth set. Set point here. Kurad the serve to the middle of the floor. Height bumps it ahead. Skipper sent over softly by Hall, but not enough oomph. It never carries over the net. And it's 25-12. Fourth set goes to the Spartans of Missouri Baptist. So we are heading for set number 5 between Missouri Baptist and the Ottawa Lady Braves. The team captains are meeting for the coin flip to determine who will serve first and who gets which side of the net. It's Skipper calling it, and it was Poole, and the Lady Braves won it, and I think they want to switch sides, and I would have to agree with that because the odd-numbered sets have been good so far. The even-numbered sets have been a nightmare. So let's go over to the other side of the court. We're having better luck over there. So they'll put 3 minutes on the clock, and they will switch sides here for a deciding fifth set between Ottawa and Missouri Baptist. We will take a 1-minute timeout, come back with more from the National Volleyball Championships for NAIA here in Sioux City at the Tyson Event Center. Back in a minute. I'm Steve Toom. This is Lady Braves Volleyball. You're listening to it on 103.7 and 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to sponsor this OU Lady Braves NAIA Championship broadcast and reminds you that with the holiday season comes plenty of food and snacks that you can work off at the Great Life Fitness Center in downtown Ottawa. For membership options, visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves!
Anyone can call themselves a construction company, slap a sign on the side of their truck, and drive around town looking for work. Is that who you want to hire? No. You're smarter than that. Wise Guys Construction at 108 North Main in Ottawa has been in business for 13 years, building new residential homes, adding additions, and finishing basements, solving commercial structure needs for businesses, and repairing damage left behind from fire or water. When it comes to who you hire for residential and commercial construction needs, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction at 785-229-5651.
Great Life Golf and Fitness is proud to sponsor this OU Lady Braves NAIA Championship broadcast and reminds you that with the holiday season comes plenty of food and snacks that you can work off at the Great Life Fitness Center in downtown Ottawa. For membership options, visit greatlifegolf.com/Ottawa. Go Braves!
I'm Steve Toom here in Sioux City, Iowa. It is a Wednesday night. NAIA Championship Volleyball Pool D action. We're tied up at 2 sets apiece between the Ottawa Lady Braves and the Spartans of Missouri Baptist. Lady Braves took the first set 27-25. Spartans rolled in the second set 25-7, the most lopsided set we've had here at the National Championships so far. 25-21. Lady Braves took the third set, but it was the Spartans in control in that fourth set. 25-12. Fifth set. We played a 15. Must win by 2. Teams flipped ends of the court. Lady Braves on the near side of the court from our broadcast location. Spartans on the far side. Center court here at the Tyson Event Center. And I believe that the Spartans, are going to serve first. It will be Height, Aspergren, Whittington, Huseman, Collins, and Skipper on the floor for Ottawa to start. Spartans will serve with their libero, Rachel Lubers, the junior. Sends it to Height in the middle of the court, bumps it ahead. Skipper sends it up, and the kill down the right side. And that was Hall, and she quickly checks out. Well, checked it. That was Whittington. Whittington got the kill. Now Hall checks in. Ottawa up 1-0. One serving nil. Height to the middle of the court. Lubers controls it ahead to Poole. Here comes Shigarini. Check there. Ottawa has a play for it. Starling from the back line. Lubers left side with the dig. Poole from the back row. Oliveira. Skipper high into the air on the bump. Height goes left side, reaching back. Starling. Lubers sends it high into the air. Up front, Poole. Blocked on the front. And Shigarini gets the kill. It was blocked, but Starling couldn't make a play up front. Sent it into the net. Starling out. Kaylee Whittington on the back line with Heather Huseman and Liz Height. Serving is Camden Moss, who just checked in. Huseman ahead to Skipper, middle of the court. Soft tap there by Hall. Control, played across the net, sent across to the back, but out of play by Hall. Point to the Spartans. 2 serving 1. Spartans on top. Moss from the right side will serve. To the middle of the floor, Huseman controls ahead to Skipper. The big swing by Hall. Tipped it out of play by Moss. Point, Ottawa. Tied at 2. Poole comes in to replace Moss for the Spartans. A couple of subs in for Ottawa. They will get Taylor Fortner in to serve. Fortner takes her time from the middle of the floor, sends it to the left side. Oliveira digs it up. Poole goes right side. Coolrod, soft touch across. They're going to call a double hit. Point, Ottawa. 3 serving 2 now. Ottawa on top here in this 5th set. Winner take all. To the middle of the floor, Lubers down to her knees to dig it up. Poole bumps it ahead. Courant dug out by Huseman. Long run. Oh, it goes out of play. Skipper tried to save it, but it drifted too far and too far ahead. Off on the right side. Point, Spartans. Missouri Baptist will serve. Huseman, along with Fortner, Height, and Whittington. 4 players back deep on the serve by Courant. Height up front. Here's a tap by Hall, dug out by Poole. Bumped over by Lubers. The big swing blocked. Height digs it out on the back line. Skipper goes to Whittington. Soft touch. Poole was wise to it. Lubers bumps it over her head. Oliveira met there by Hall. Hall wants it back. Sent over quickly, but Poole was there. And from the back line, big swing by Courant, met by Fortner. Fortner from the back line. Lubers with the dig. Up front, Poole. Was she in the net? Yes, she was. Point, Ottawa. Great rally there, won by the Lady Braves. They'll bring Starling in. They'll bring Jimenez in. Place Huseman and Whittington. Jill Starling to serve. To the back line. Courant up front. Poole. Here's the big swing down the line. Out. Was not touched. Oh, they're saying it was touched. Chigarini pleading her case. So is Coach Collins. No dice. 5 serving 3. And here comes Rachel Poole to talk to the official over in the tower on the right side in the stand, saying, hey, that was touched before it went out of bounds. That should be our point. Nope. It's going to be Ottawa getting the point. It'll be 5 serving 3. Starling waiting here, and now Poole wants to talk to the official again, and he's saying, we're going to play some volleyball here. Poole clapping to her teammates, urging her on. Serve by Starling. Courant on the back line ahead to Poole. From the back line, Courant sends it over. Free ball dug out by Height. Skipper to the left side. Not a good pass. Jimenez has to send it over. Chance now for Ottawa. Poole up front. The big slam down by Chigarini. And the point to the Spartans. Chigarini will drop back and serve. Whittington, Huseman, or check that, Fortner, Height on the back line. Skipper, Hall, Jimenez up front. Sent over Whittington up front. Long run for Skipper. Here's Jimenez, blocked, and it went out of bounds. That point will go to Ottawa. 6 serving 4. Coronado gives Hall a break. Coronado serves for Ottawa. 3 players with 13 kills for Missouri Baptist. Chigarini, Courant, Mladenovic. And here's the serve, Lubers. Poole up front, partially blocked on the attempt by Mladenovic. It falls to the floor. Nobody can get there just beyond the front line. This is a diving Coronado, just couldn't get it there. Coronado out, Hall in. Point to the Spartans. Height will check in immediately to replace Hall. Here comes Kaiser serving for the Spartans. Straight up in the air, Height. Long run by Skipper. From the back row, Fortner. There to Courant. They're setting up Oliveira. Nice dig on the back line by Whittington. Jimenez blocked. gets the kill. It went through, and Kaiser couldn't make the play in the back right corner. Jimenez with the big swing. 15 kills for Hall, 12 for Jimenez. Here comes Collins into the game for Ottawa. 7 serving 5 in this 5th set. Skipper on the serve. Oliveira bumps it ahead to Poole. Here comes Medanovic. Dug out by Height. Long run Whittington. It'll be a long strike, but too far by Jimenez. Should have sent over the free ball, tried to make the kill right in front of her coach. Coach Blessington says, hey, that's not one you're going to get a good swing at. You just got to send it over. Mental mistake there. 6 serving 7. Ottawa on top. Height on the back line ahead to Skipper. Has to dive for it, and there's the big swing. Dug out nicely by Oliveira on the back line in the attempt by Jimenez. Oliveira to the back row. Skipper. Whittington. Here comes Aspergren. Nice dive by Oliveira, but into the net. Can't be saved by the Spartans. Point, Ottawa. And now they will flip ends of the court as we have 8 serving 6. Whew. Ottawa on top here in this 5th set. Vital for both squads. Ottawa gets Northwest tomorrow. Missouri Baptist has to face Dort tomorrow. And Missouri Baptist does not want to go into that 1-1 against a team that was the national runner-up last year and a team that's just looked impressive so far. Serving, I believe it's Coronado. Check that, Huseman serving. Oliveira on the back line. Poole controls left side. Swing by Kurad, partially blocked. Comes over the net. Another chance here for the Spartans. Kurad again. A dive sent into the net. I think it was Whittington on the back line. Check that, that was Huseman on the back line. Whittington will come in now. Point to the Spartans. 7 serving 8. Lubers high into the air to Height on the back line. Controls ahead. Skipper, the windup by Whittington. Block. Point. Spartans as it fell behind Whittington. Nobody was there. Great work up front by the Spartans. We are tied at 8. Lubers serving for the Spartans to the back line in Whittington. Bumps it to head to Skipper. Here's Aspergren. Gets the kill from the right side. Right down Broadway. Oliveira right at her feet. Couldn't make the play. Nice dive by Oliveira. 9 serving 8. Height serving for Ottawa. They got Hall back in there along with Collins up front and Starling in the middle of the floor. Oliveira controls the Poole. Chigarini gets the right-handed kill going diagonal. Nice play by Chigarini on the sharp angle from the right side going to her left. Nobody there for the Lady Braves. Tied at 9. Kaiser checks out. And the serve by Moss. On the back line, up front, the swing by Hall. Moss is there in the middle of the court. Chigarini bumped by Skipper. Whittington back. Collins to the back line. Saved there by Moss. Up front, the big swing. Dug out nicely. Chance for the Spartans as it goes over the net. And it's Kurad. And she went into the net, I believe she did, on the left side on the big swing attempt. Right at the net, got too close. Point, Ottawa. 10 serving 9. Fortner in to serve. Hall up front along with Starling and Skipper. Height, Huseman on the back line. The serve. Oliveira, they got whistles, and we'll hold things up here. Again, sometimes it gets confusing. We got 3 courts in play, and there are whistles all over the place, and sometimes it's tough to tell which whistle is the one for your court, especially if you're playing on center court. Fortner, the high serve. Kurad up front, controls the Poole. Chigarini bumped out, long run. Skipper saves it to Hall. Bumped across, and it's killed by Hall. Oliveira couldn't make the play. What a run by Skipper right in front of the scorer's table to save that one to set up Hall. Timeout. Ottawa 11-9. Ottawa in front in the fifth set. We're back in 30 seconds. I'm Steve Toom, and this is Lady Braves Volleyball on 103.7 and 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
What it means to be an OU Brave is to be yourself. What I've learned here is I've created memories with friends, and I was actually really comfortable being in my own skin here. Everybody has their own personality, and we're all unique here, just trying to live significant lives. And I think I'm going to leave here with an imprint that will last forever and that I can hold on to and look back at and laugh at and see that I not only learned something, but I created friendships and memories that will always stick with me. That's what it means to be brave, to be yourself.
Be a brave. Visit ottawa.edu.
Welcome back. Fifth set action here from the NAIA Volleyball National Championships. Fifth set, Ottawa up 11-9 over Missouri Baptist. 11 serving 9. Fortner sends it across to the middle. Oh, but it goes into the net. Service error and a costly one on Ottawa. Long time for that to happen. Starling out, Whittington in for the Lady Braves. It'll be Marion Courad serving for the Spartans from the left corner to Height in the middle. Up front, Skipper sets it up, and it's blocked on the swing by Whittington. She'll get another chance. That's Hall, and she sends it into the net. Point, Spartans. Timeout called by Ottawa. We'll keep it here during the break. Fifth set, tied at 11. Stats for you. For Missouri Baptist, Chigarini, Kura, Madanovich, all with 14 kills. Kenna Hall with 16 for the Lady Braves. Jimenez with 12. 9 for Aspergren. 5 for Whittington. 43 assists for Skipper. 46 for Poole. 19 digs for Rachel Lubers, 16 for Courad, 22 digs for Liz Height, 10 for Skipper. Those are the respective leaders for their squads as they break the huddle. Tied at 11 in this fifth set. We played a 15, must win by 2. Courad serving for the Spartans from the left corner. Crawls over the net. Played by Skipper, and here's Whittington. And we're going to have, double hit, I believe. It's a point, however, for the Spartans. 12 serving 11. Kura. Again, just over the net. Height bumps it ahead to Skipper. Here's the long run by Hall. It's blocked, but it goes into the bench on the Spartan side. A couple players tumble in there, including Lubers. Point, Ottawa. Whittington out. Starling in for Ottawa. Now Jimenez checks in. She'll replace Huseman. Starling serving. 12 serving 12. To the back line. It's just out. Oh, Lubers watched it go. She must have had her heart in her throat, because it landed about 4 inches out of play. Heartbreak City for Ottawa, 13 serving 12. Bumped ahead to Skipper. Jimenez gets the kill from the left side as Courad tried to dig it out and couldn't do so in the middle of the floor. Tied at 13 and Ottawa serving. Can't make any mistakes now. Coronado replaces Hall. Coronado serving for Ottawa. Fifth set. Taking her time. Set serve from flat feet. Lubers bumps it over. Free ball here for Ottawa. Jimenez blocked. Another chance. Sent over and in by Skipper. Down the right side, right in front of the Spartan bench. Oh, what a play by Skipper. She saw that there was nobody in the back left side. Match point. Ottawa up 14 serving 13. Now Poole's going to come over and talk to the official again. Thank goodness we don't have replay here, otherwise we'd still be in the second set. Poole talking to the official. I had a good look at that one here. That was clearly in, and it was right in front of the official. The official had a fantastic look at it. And so I think they want to make sure that they have their rotation right. So it's a timeout going to be called by the Spartans. We'll keep it here. Oh, my. 14 will be serving 13. Check of the stats. 17 kills for Hall. 13 for Jimenez. 9 for Aspergren. 22 digs for Height. 45 assists for Skipper. And that last kill was her first kill of the night. Wow. So the teams break the huddle. And it's Coronado serving. The 5'3" junior out of Mason City, Iowa. Maybe the biggest serve of her life right here, right now. Sends it across, high and deep to Kurad. Up front, Bogdanovic, soft touch over, chance here. Skipper goes to Jimenez, blocked, and it falls on the Ottawa side, and a point for the Spartans. Tied at 14. Sorensen's going to check out. Kaiser in, and a freshman serving. Tied at 14 in the fifth set. Talk about pressure. They'll send it ahead. Skipper, Jimenez, blocked. Another chance for the Spartans, though. And that's Aspergren, and she gets the point with the kill that was fought through a block. Point to Ottawa, and Skipper will be serving for the Lady Braves. 4 players back deep. 15 serving 14. High serve to Kurad in the middle of the floor. Poole behind her head. Bogdanovic, she gets the kill with the right hand from the right side with the big swing. And we're tied at 15. Great setup there by Rachel Poole. And it will be Oliveira serving for the Spartans to Height. Goes to her knees, gets it to Skipper, and there's a big swing, but it's just out of play by Jimenez. Missed by maybe 6 inches. 16 serving 15. Spartans on top. Oliveira winds it up. Height. No, Whittington steps to front. Skipper, Jimenez, the soft touch block. And it is going to be a point for the Spartans as Ottawa couldn't get it over the net. 17-15 is the final. Heartbreak City for the Lady Braves as they fall in 5 sets to the Spartans of Missouri Baptist. A 5-set classic here on the second day of pool play. But it's the Lady Braves who will go home heartbroken. We'll take a 30-second break, come back, begin our post-game show. I'm Steve Toom. This is Lady Braves Volleyball on 103.7, 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
Pizza. The bald-headed yellow-skinned guy behind me has just discovered pizza time. Cheese bread, buffalo wings. You'll be drooling, too, with every bite of everything on the menu. Know what makes pizza time the best? Dough! That's right. Fresh-made dough gives pizza time pizza its wonderfully delicious flavor. Here, wonderful, glorious beer. Got that, too. And with football season here, there's no better place to watch a game or go after you've played one. Pizza. Beer. Close. It's pizza time. 208 South Main in Ottawa, 785-242-TIME.
Sports, information, and entertainment in East Central Kansas. KOFO K279CS Ottawa, where keeping you informed comes first.
Steve Toom back here in Sioux City. Post-game show. Lady Braves falling in 5 sets, 17-15 in the decider to the Spartans. Missouri Baptist. Missouri Baptist 2-0. Lady Braves at 0-2, and their run will end here tomorrow when they play Northwest. More about that in a bit. Final stats for the Lady Braves. Kenna Hall with 17 kills, and of course, just when I start things, that's when they decide to wipe the scoreboard here, so we'll try to refresh that and get some updated stats for you here. What a classic between these two sets, or these two teams in 5 sets. As we go to our alternate webpage, and here are our final stats. 17 kills for Hall on the night. She had 3 digs. 13 kills for Jimenez. 10 kills for Aspergren. And 5 kills for Whittington. Those are your top attackers for Ottawa on the night. Adriana Skipper with 46 assists. Liz Height, 22 digs. Skipper with 10 digs on the night. 7 for Whittington. 9 for Taylor Fortner. 9 digs on the night. 6 digs for Heather Huseman on the night. Meanwhile, for Missouri Baptist, they had a really balanced up front attack with Tina Madanovich leading the way, 15 kills. Kurad and Chigarini both had 14 kills. 16 digs for Kurad on the night. Assist, 47 for Rachel Poole. She also added 10 digs. 16 digs for Kurad, 19 for the libero. That's Rachel Lubers. 6 for the freshman, and that is Keisha Kaiser. Here's how it went tonight. 27-25, Ottawa took the first set. Missouri Baptist just looked like monsters in the second set, rolling 25-7, the most lopsided set here so far at the Nationals. 25-21, Ottawa took the third set. It was Missouri Baptist in that fourth set, just roaring out to an early lead, never looked back at 25-12. We went to a fifth set. Ottawa had the lead, but a nice run late for Missouri Baptist. 17-15. Team stats, 100% attack success rate for Missouri Baptist, just 8 on the night for Ottawa. And that may be the telltale factor. Missouri Baptist more effective in their attacks tonight, but what a thriller and a heartbreaker for Ottawa as they fall to 0-2. We will take our final break of the night, 30 seconds, and then we'll come back, get you set up for tomorrow's action. I'll tell you all about it. I'm Steve Toom. This is Lady Braves Volleyball. This is the post-game show on 103.7 and 1220 AM. This is KOFO.
When it comes to electricity, if you don't know what you're doing, you might be shocked at the outcome. Is your fuse box hot to the touch? Do you even have a fuse box? Do your lights flicker when the air conditioner comes on? Are you worried about power surges in your expensive electronics? You try to solve these problems yourself, it can be a hair-raising experience. Get the advantage when it comes to handling these issues by calling Advantage Electric. Professional crews with years of experience can solve the problem and leave you fully charged for other, less dangerous projects.
Oh my God, honey, look, the plunger worked.
Advantage Electric, 229 North Main, or call them 418-1218.
And welcome back to Sioux City, Iowa, our final segment of the night for Lady Braves Volleyball. I'm Steve Toom. Heartbreak here in 5 sets.
Women's Volleyball National Championship in Sioux City, Iowa. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa at 785-229-5651. Now, for a preview of this OU Lady Braves volleyball broadcast, here's Steve Toom.
Lady Braves Volleyball pregame show. Lady Braves fell to Dordt last night in 3 sets. Tonight, they take on their second opponent here at the National Championship, the 12th-rated Spartans of Missouri Baptist, who beat Northwest yesterday, a school out of Washington, in 3 sets. Northwest will be the opponent for the Lady Braves tomorrow in their final day of pool play. Needless to say, this is a must-win for the Lady Braves. The Spartans, they have plenty of motivation as well with the win. They think they can get in to the second round, into that Friday and possible Saturday action. Dordt already a winner today, so they are 2-0 in this pool play in Pool D, as they swept away Northwest in 3 sets. So Dordt looking very impressive. We are at center court here, just about 10 minutes away from the start of this matchup between Missouri Baptist, the school of the American Midwest Conference, number 12 in the land, 30-8 on the season. Meanwhile, the Lady Braves come in with a 30-11 mark. They were the regular season champions of the KCAC Conference. And congratulations to Coach Melissa Blessington, the KCAC Coach of the Year. We had a chance to catch up with her a few minutes ago. We'll get to that interview a little bit later on in this pregame show. Some other winners here today from the national championships in Sioux City. In Pool A, Lindsey Wilson defeated Jamestown in straight sets. Cornerstone defeated Texas Wesleyan also in straight sets. In Pool B today, Viterbo down Georgetown, and Eastern Oregon beat Our Lady of the Lake all in straight sets. And Pool D today, Northwest fell to Dordt. And we got a great matchup going on Court 3 as Northwestern College, a school out of Iowa, is leading Bellevue 3-1. In other action today, just checking, that's all the updates we have at the moment here as results still being posted here from the national championships in Sioux City. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout, and we will come back. We'll have a few words with the head coach, Melissa Blessington, here on the Wise Guys Construction Lady Braves Volleyball pregame show. You're listening to 103.7 FM, 1220 AM, KOFO.
Scott Schultz of Comfort Care Homes on the renovation of their facility in Ottawa, completed by Wise Guys Construction.
Bill and Jason managed the project. They basically handled all the external communication with all the different parties, and it was a very smooth process. I was extremely satisfied. We've received nothing but compliments on the home and just really glad to have them involved. But I think Wise Guys is one of the leading construction firms in Ottawa.
Be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction, 785-229-5651.
Radio moves. Radio breathes. Radio never.
Volleyball National Championship in Sioux City, Iowa. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa at 785. Volleyball National Championship in Sioux City, Iowa. Whether it's residential, commercial, or restoration construction you need, be wise. Call Wise Guys Construction in Ottawa at 785-229-5651. Now, for a preview of this OU Lady Braves volleyball broadcast, here's Steve Toome.
Lady Braves volleyball pregame show. Lady Braves fell to Dordt last night in 3 sets. Tonight, they take on their second opponent here at the national championship, the 12th-rated Spartans of Missouri Baptist, who beat Northwest yesterday, a school out of Washington, in 3 sets. Northwest will be the opponent for the Lady Braves tomorrow in their final day of pool play. Needless to say, this is a must-win for the Lady Braves. The Spartans, they have plenty of motivation as well with the win. They think they can get in to the second round, into that Friday and possible Saturday action. Dordt already a winner today, so they are 2-0 in this pool play in Pool D, as they swept away Northwest in 3 sets. So Dordt looking very impressive. We are at center court here, just about 10 minutes away from the start of this matchup between Missouri Baptist, a school of the American Midwest Conference, number 12 in the land, 30-8 on the season. Meanwhile, the Lady Braves come in with a 30-11 mark. They were the regular season champions of the KCAC Conference. And congratulations to Coach Melissa Blessington, the KCAC Coach of the Year. We had a chance to catch up with her a few minutes ago. We'll get to that interview a little bit later on in this pregame show. Some other winners here today from the national championships in Sioux City. In Pool A, Lindsey Wilson defeated Jamestown in straight sets. Cornerstone defeated Texas Wesleyan also in straight sets. In Pool B today, Viterbo down Georgetown, and Eastern Oregon beat Our Lady of the Lake all in straight sets. And Pool D today, Northwest fell to Dordt. And we got a great matchup going on Court 3 as Northwestern College, a school out of Iowa, is leading Bellevue 3-1. In other action today, just checking, that's all the updates we have at the moment here as results still being posted here from the national championships in Sioux City. We're going to take a 1-minute timeout, and we will come back. We'll have a few words with the head coach, Melissa Blessington, here on the Wise Guys Construction Lady Braves.
In Ottawa, completed by Wise Guys Construction.
Bill and Jason managed the project. They basically handled all the external communication.
You don't have to own a pickup to enjoy this music. Any American-made vehicle will do.
KOFO 1220, 103.7 FM.
You're stubborn as they come. You'll never settle down. You'll always be the one who doesn't stick around. You make all the rules. You're set in your way. You gotta have your freedom. You gotta have your space. But one day you'll meet the girl you swore you'd never find. Start feeling things you never felt and spending all your time trying to figure out how she got this hold on you. And when you start to fall, you hold on to your pride. Start building up your walls and never let her get the side. You'll push her away, cause that's all you know how to do. And then she'll leave, and you are begging not to go. Ask me how I know. Go on and shake your head.